right, so we got that anomaly. We still have one more chance card anomaly, so let's go and get it. As we explore more sectors, we'll find more anomalies. But yeah, see, two research anomalies got created by that meteor shower, or meteor storm as they call it. So once we get up there, we'll be able to tap into those two bad boys and get 2 bursts of research there. But for now, I'm good with the chance card anomalies. Because they can give you bursts of research or other permanent bonuses. Luckily, the dome does not freeze. It's just because it's turned off. Normally, that would be a gasping death for colonists inside, but we don't have colonists yet for a reason.
The on-site data validates our predictive models of the electrically charged dust devils.
Nice! A flat 2,000 beakers. Sweet!
Research complete.
Superior cables get! Awesome. And that also researching a breakthrough because of Paradox's special ability. We just got a whole bunch of new applicants on Earth, which will make our pool of applicants a little bit better. Because more people means the chances of people having good traits and good things increases. Let's check our research. Yes, hydroscopic evaporators, which will be done really soon. And yeah, see how low G hydrosynthesis is cheaper now? All of our engineering techs are now 10% cheaper in how many beakers they need, which is awesome. So once we get that, we'll get that. I'll queue up advanced Martian engines. And again, if our advanced farms appear here, we're going right for those. Yeah, we will eventually get to tunnels, but that's not for a while. There's still a lot to do down here in the lower region. But we're pretty close to the edge here, so getting a tunnel built is not going to be too difficult. They are expensive. They require a lot of mechanical parts. We're going to want to get mechanical part production up and running full blast, which is kind of what this factory does here. But we need colonists to work it. The Explorer... Yeah, that's all of our anomalies, right? We have exhausted all anomalies for the moment. But again, it's still useful, because when we uncover new anomalies, it will... oh yeah, that's the other thing. Now that we have our cables here, we're going to link up all of our power grids. Because now there's no penalty for doing that. You know, you're not going to get honey bunches of cable faults because, of all these miles of cable. And also they get built instantly for free. So you don't even need to pay metal to build them or have the drones do their thing. All right, we have arrived at Earth. And you know what? I think I'm going to grab the colonists and send the thing back. And we can just keep it in orbit until they're ready. So let us get our first batch of colonists here. And this is a very, very important decision to make. And where the heck did there it is. My notes went here. So choosing who comes to Mars is extremely important. Every single colonist has a specialization and a number of positive and negative traits that all have a rather profound impact on how well they perform in the colony. So picking and choosing and filtering by them is extremely important. So we've got, so we started with an applicant pool of 75. We're now up to 159 possible people that have signed up to come to Mars. Now, we only can bring 12 in a single rocket. So we have to be choosy. But we have a big pool of people to pick from, and we can be choosy. So first off, the game already sets some stuff for you. We don't want any children, and we don't want any seniors. And actually, you know what? I don't want any middle-aged people. We want some youngins. We don't want people who are going to die of old age in any time soon. We can always change this with future rockets. But yeah, we can be as discriminatory as we want. We could get male, female, or other. We'll leave that alone because I'll just take a random mix. I actually don't want, because I don't want babies being made here, we'll say, yeah, other. The other works good. That's assuming. Now, perks. These are good things that the colonists do. And you can say, I want more colonists of this type, or I want to prefer these. You can also say, I don't want specific perks. There's actually a specific perk I don't want. Sexy. Greatly increased birth rate. Yeah, we don't want births in our first thing. So we're going to say, no sexy people. You must be this frumpy to enter. We do have two special types, the genius, which by themselves generates research, and the celebrity, which by themselves generates funding. We want them on board if they qualify for other things. As for the others, we don't want gamers because we're not going to be able to provide them with gaming stuff. Religious is fine. Composed is fine. Survivors are fine. Workaholics are fine. Rugged is fine. Fit is fine. Enthusiasts are fine. Hippies are fine. Party animals are fine. So yeah, sexy people and gamers not allowed. At least not in this first rocket. Now the other part where you can go is flaws. There are certain flaws we don't. We do not want people with chronic conditions. We do not want idiots. The idiot trait causes that person's, the building they work in to malfunction 10% of the time. So they can just break your stuff stupidly. We don't want idiots. We do not want hypochondriacs. We are not providing medical facilities. We do not want alcoholics. We are not providing alcohol facilities. We do not want gamblers because we are not providing gambling facilities. Loners are going to be a bad idea too. Although we're really cutting down the groups here. The others I can tolerate. And actually, I might need to lay up on some of this because we're down to only 36 people match what we want. Now, the last thing we can get to is specialization. We don't need any medics right now. We do want botanists. We don't want geologists right now. We don't want securities. We do want engineers. We do want scientists. And we don't want no we don't want no specializations. Now, here's the question: is we're down to 17 people. Did any of our celebrity still fits the bill? Beautiful. Our genius does not, unfortunately, but we can get them on another pass. But having the celebrity in the colony would be most desired. Actually, here's the thing. Instead of saying no specialization, what if we just did that? And will that open up? No, the genius. We don't know what all the other traits are. Yeah, I know they need love too. Of course they need love. We're giving them a chance to be the first colonists on Mars. The last category here are quirks. These are sort of neutral terms. We got vegans, but we grow vegetables anyway, so that's not a problem. Gurus will spread traits around, but that's fine. And we don't want tourists. They can come. That's a later game thing, having tourists come to your colony. But we don't want tourists right now. So let's go. Let's launch it. Oh, launch anyway, because that apartment complex will be built. Actually, it is built. I haven't turned it on yet. And actually, if we turn you on, do we have enough power for everything?
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Woohoo! Woo, anomaly. Ooh, and a breakthrough one too. Come to daddy. So yeah, we have 20 in this one apartment complex alone. We can house 24 people. The lazy traits, I mean, it's obviously unwanted, but it's not horrible. It does not make them completely useless. It just makes them less productive. But they still do enough of what they need to do. They're not, you know, it's not lazy as in like refuses to take a job, will never work, and just lays around and eats and takes up space. That's not that lazy. RC transport. Yeah, hopefully you know to come back. Yeah, cold wave should be over. And now that we've linked up all of our stuff here, yeah, we can turn these back on. The other thing is we want the dome to be high priority and the drone
Breakthrough
hubs.
discovered.
What? 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 Are you kidding? Well, I guess that's why there's people with the vegetarian perk. Oh, God. Well, that's one way to make the best of a disaster. Yes, I did handpick who I want to come to the colony. Well, with filters. So yeah, if any of those new people don't work out, we know what to do with them. Wow. Well, it wouldn't be a Paradox game without something being fundamentally and hilariously wrong. Madre, welcome. Yeah, our drones are going to be busy doing some fixes once this cold wave lets up. And I timed it perfectly. Our colonists will be here momentarily. Now, as far as this, I want to make sure that our hydroponic farm is set to maximum priority to make sure that our it is getting worked. So yeah, now that everything's thawed, everything that was frozen will slowly defrost and then need to get fixed, and then it'll be back in working order. So it's not the end of the world. And let's get our RC Explorer back to the power grid. And our tanks are back online. Or, well, coming back online.
Resources are low.
Low on machine parts. Well, luckily we're going to start manufacturing them soon. All right, we're ready to land. I'm going to land Sharky over here. I don't actually know if there's anything... Yeah, I don't think there's actually any resources to vacuum up. Actually, let's just land Sharky right here. I'm not going to be using Sharky to expand our influence. Rather, I just want it closer so it can be refueled faster. Protein crackers, yes. Beefist, thanks for the follow.
Sector scanned. Anomaly.
Full of hope and determination, the first founders have set foot on the Red Planet.
Sweet. All right, we've got
Milestone achieved.
First humans on Mars. All right, and as promised, our colonists are going to be named for my name and game people. And if you sub to me at the $10 level on either Patreon or on Twitch, you too can get your name and game for pretty much any game that I play, not just this game. So I've got my list of name and game people here. So let's see here. Duncan? No. The Bow is our first one. They are a botanist. Mikkel? No. How about Michael? Oscar? We're getting a lot of dudes here. And we can also see all their particular things. The enthusiastic lazy hippie. Let's do I am the prophet shadow. Oh yeah, let's slow things down here a little bit. Gregor. Well, we're not going to get a lot of people breeding here if it's all a giant sausage party. Ah, there we go. Our first lady. She is a scientist. Larissa. Founder, rugged workaholic. Nice. Alice, another lady. Shona Bellamy. Let's see. Founder, survivor, fit. Not bad. I think all of my other people are male, though, at least based on their names. Gaston. Gonna be Peel. Holger. Gonna be Jetstream.
New colonists have arrived.
Rory. Actually, I think that's everybody. So if you want in on your name and game here, we have Workaholic founder. Ah, we got the celebrity. So yeah, we're gonna be we're getting the benefit from that celebrity. Our funding will slowly increase. Now let's sort out the jobs here. We've got. All right, let's just make sure. Botanist. Yeah. So. Little bit lazy, but that's fine. We don't need that many people in here. Let's get 2 work shifts here for science. And then everybody else is going to be in here for the machine parts factory. We'll open up plenty of slots. So this machine parts factory turns metals into machine parts at the rate of, currently speaking, 3 a day. So that will let us manufacture our own machine parts, which will allow our colony to be a bit more self-sustaining, which is excellent. This is why we want to go out and aggressively find metal deposits and bring them back to the colony. Because at the moment, that's our only source of raw materials. But we have enough metal deposits out there to keep that factory busy while we secure a more permanent source. The more permanent source is eventually going to be this metal mine. All right, so our people are going about their daily lives. We've got our hydroponic farm stocked with 3 botanists, so that should keep this harvest up and running quite nicely. We're keeping up with the water and oxygen needs of the dome. Obviously, those will go up as we build more things. And you can only have 1 shift going at a time for your farms. So they're all working right here in the beginning. And then they'll have the rest of the day off. And yeah, we do want 2 shifts in the diner. It stinks that some of our scientists are working there. In our next thing, we'll get more people and we'll get some no specialty schleps. Brooksy? All right, Brooksy. Thank you for the sign up on Patreon. Let's go find our let's go find a colonist here. Let's see. Where's our colonists? Actually, finding them on a list is going to be a little tricky. Oh yeah, so yeah, you want? Can you be the celeb? Of course, you can be the celeb. Brooksy 10, celebrity, founder, nerd, and lazy. But hey, that's fine. So you're the lazy daisy working in the hydroponic farm, but it's still I think we're gonna have enough food, at least in the short term. We until we can get ourselves more. Oh yeah, I forgot to check. Yes. Oh God, yes. Okay, those can wait. The soil adaptation will be our next one, followed by systemic training, because that helps botanists and scientists. And then I think we'll go low G turbines. We'll get these other breakthrough techs in due time. Our research lab are giving us 205 research right now. So we've got 2 lazy people and 1 glutton, which actually, that's not bad at all when it comes to flaws. We got a lot of fit people, a bunch of workaholics, party animals are fine, survivors are fine, and then we got our celebrity trait. Yeah, pretty soon that low on resource warning is going to go away as we make more machine parts. It's the whole reason why we did that. And then, yeah, Sharky should be refilled pretty darn quickly here because we're so close to the fuel, and we've already made a whole bunch of the fuel here. Now, these things can get, well, it cost me 2 polymers, so I'm not quite ready to do that yet. But our next launch, I will get more polymers, because while we have this founder stage here, we cannot go, we can't go and fetch more colonists. The Earth will not send us more people until we can prove that the 12 people that made it here are not dying horribly. So we'll lay off the whole Soylent Green thing for a little bit. So yeah, it's either 10 souls or the birth of the first baby. But again, we don't want babies born here, so we're going to wait out the 10 souls. So in the meantime, when next time Sharky goes back, we can just bring more cargo, and that means more polymers, because we've got funding, and our I think it's 10 million per soul that our celebrity is going to give us, which is good. It seems like very little, but it's a worthwhile thing because you can spend that on anything. So you can get some really, really good stuff. I think I also might want to, just to give us a safety net, we'll fetch more food with our thing here. Did we have we unlocked any more? Oh yeah, we did. When did that happen? Me and my inattentiveness with these anomalies. All right, I think once we swept here, I think we'll start going along this outer layer here. Just so we can get all the anomalies that might have accumulated over there. All right, average comfort. No available service. Oh, well, that's because it's closed at night. Yeah, when we get more people, we will have the diner being open at night so that people can both eat and satisfy comfort at any time of day. All right, water surplus is nil, but our tanks are all full. Our oxygen tanks are all full. We're producing more oxygen than is being demanded. Sharky is ready to leave. Off you go, Sharky. Whee! We still have one more founder left, whose name is up for grabs. If you want to do name and game, and of course, if we get more, we'll be getting more colonists after the founders. Howdy, Fort Kittler. How's it going? Oh, yeah, this thing's starting to spill over with its waste rock. Let's get some dumping places. We'll also get one for the... basically, anything that's an extractor creates waste rock. So we need one for our water extractor, too. All right, where are we on research? Yeah, this will allow us to build a polymer factory. A polymer factory will allow us to manufacture our own polymers. Now, we're not going to build that with our first dome, but it's still good to have. So let's see here. You can see the wire covered in dust based on the takeoff there. It doesn't actually hurt anything because they're, well, the superior wires. Let's see here. How are we doing with the power grid? You know, we might need a few more wind turbines just to satisfy overall demand here. Especially with our with this place going online with our
Breakthrough discovered.
wireless power. What? Recharge stations, service drones in a 3-head drone. Wow. Wow. That's not necessary right now, but that'll be logistically quite good later on.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Woot woot! Just in time. Ooh, another key one. Excellent. Off you go. Yeah, the breakthroughs are all random, and a lot of them, like I've seen a couple of them on previous test games, but I haven't seen them all. Most of these anomalies I have not seen before. The only one that I've seen before, and actually researched before, was the superior cables, which is why I was so excited for them, because they're, well, freaking awesome. Hey, Libish! Thank you very much. Let's see here. Yeah, we've got a little of the metal there. Our transport is paused. So I think we vacuumed up all the metals from our last place. What's another good concentration of this stuff? There isn't a lot of good concentration of metals. Where's the metals here? There. RC transport will make a loop of you here to bring that back up here. All right, go give that doggy a walk. We'll try to keep your colonist alive in the meantime. After all, they are giving us 10 million per soul, so no complaints there.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs.
Let's see what we got. Oh, the water reclamation tech. Very useful. And that's actually the one you start with for Hydro Engineer. So we might go after that. We also got, Martian Education. Yes, the Martian University. That's not useful right this second, but it will be soon. Yeah, this drone hub's a little bit bored right now. And we're not quite ready to start building our second dome. We kind of need to fill out this one and get things more stabilized and more colonists in before we think about filling out another dome. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's not a ton for our drones to do at this very second other than maintenance stuff, which is kind of what we want to do.
Resources are low.
Yep. We're going to be bringing more food back with Sharky. Now, people don't instantly starve to death here. We're, what, 2 souls away from our first harvest here. This is why I want the bigger one. But yeah, we'll be bringing a heaping helping of food with us. Now keep in mind, it's not as bad as it looks, because that's 2 food spare in addition to the 4 that's stored here. So we actually have more food than it looks like we have.
Research complete.
Excellent. And, ooh, that gives us decommission protocol, also very important. In fact, important enough to add to the mix here. But yes, now we're getting soil adaptation, and that's going to be a lot more important. Uh-oh. Power, power. What did we don't have enough stuff. Well, in an emergency, let's shut down this. Yeah. Let's shut you guys down for just a moment while we build more power. We need more wind turbines. Oh, well, actually, everything just lost it at the very end. But that was worrisome for just a moment. But yeah, people don't instantly die, but you do want to make sure that the dome never loses power. Alright, this building's doing well. We do have some scientists working here. Why there are scientists working here, I don't know. You know what, guys, get out of there. Yeah, get into your research lab. It's where you belong. Phew, okay. That was, well, I don't want to call it a close call, but closer than I would have liked. All right, we got to send you back for a little recharge here. Oh, yes, so Sharky has made it back to Earth, so we can't passenger it up, so we can cargo it up. We want plenty of polymers. Lots of polymers. We're going to spend most of our stuff on polymers. We want food. And that's all of our funding. Do we want to burn the last of our funding on polymers and food? I kind of want to say yes. Actually, before I do that, we've got 10 units of electronics, and I don't think we're going to be spending more electronics. Actually, hang on. Polymer factory requires, yeah, just machine parts. It doesn't require that. Excellent. And those are just machine parts. So the only thing we really need electronics for at the moment is maintaining the machine parts factory and maintaining our 2 drone hubs. And also maintaining the science lab. Okay, so we do actually need 5 more electronics, as expensive as those are. So, cargo rocket, 1 unit of electronics, then some polymers. Do I want 10 polymers, or do I want more than 10? We might actually need to have this first dome make our polymers for us, because these are getting a little expensive. We'll get the 10 polymers, and then we'll get the batch of food. Yeah, we'll just give ourselves a big cushion of food here. We've got the room in the rocket anyway. In fact, we've got room to spare, but we don't have money to spare. So yeah, I think we'll actually get the polymer maker off of our first dome here. That should be pretty good for us. 681 research per soul. That fully stocked. Yeah, we got a ton of scientists, and they're all working round the clock. Not so much with the machine parts factory, unfortunately, but that's okay. We've got enough machine parts to get our stuff, and in an emergency we can always kick people over to it. And then yeah, our crops are going to be coming in, and with that healthy backup, we'll be good. Available rockets. What happened here? My Paradox is my sponsor. You only get one rocket. We have to use it. And yes, outsourcing science is very fast. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of money. We're actually completely broke right now, but we're in a good place. And we have a celebrity that's slowly ticking up some stuff. So yeah, this is Naomi. This is a 325% difficulty game. So yeah, we a lot of the things that you get from please and yes, thank you for all these medals. Come to daddy. We need to bring that to our colony. That being said, I mean, we're making 681 per soul. I'm pretty comfortable with our tech rate. We'll be getting those farms up soon enough. And by the time we get our next rocket, we'll be able to fetch more botanists. Yeah, but we're definitely going to need those polymers to sort of kickstart us up. How is our power now? I think we're a lot better now that we added those extra turbines. Because not only is it making more power during the day to help charge them up, but it's producing power at night, which means there's less reliance on our respective battery load. Yeah, we're just chilling because we haven't gotten any more anomalies with them. Alright, drones are getting a little lazy, but that's okay. There's not much for them to do at the moment. Food's dwindling down. I think Sharky will be back just in time to help us out. Not to mention this first harvest. I mean, even if we didn't have Sharky coming, this first harvest is going to come at power shortage, water shortage? What? What are you talking about? What is this power shortage, water shortage? We've got full water towers. Oh, you know what it was? There was a brief period of time when there was a power and water shortage, which we corrected, so I don't think it did much damage to the yield. But that's why we're yielding slightly less than 10, which is its base yield. Alright, Soul 21. Let's speed things up just a smidge. Yeah, we're getting those metals, which will keep our factory humming for a bit longer. I don't want to build that factory till we have more people, because we're already kind of stretched thin and only one guy's working the machine parts factory. Never mind, you know, asking more people to divert what they're doing and go elsewhere. All right, Sharky is back, and yeah, you know what? We're just going to put Sharky in the same place because we don't have a burning need to expand outwards, and because we've got everything that we need right here. So might as well keep the colony condensed and keep him close to the fuel so we can refuel quickly. All right, now the drones are kicking into action. We've got our extra parts, our polymers. I'm half tempted to combine our two pipe networks, even though we don't have the advanced pipes. There is a breakthrough tech for the advanced pipes. Let's check our stats here. Average comfort, yeah, I know, there's no shopping. That we will remedy, actually, in due time, but not right now. Average morale is actually not bad. Average sanity is good. That's always important. And health is good. Excellent. Yeah, I might combine the two of them when I get my polymer factory up and running, but that requires more colonists, and that requires us to have more time. Yeah, Sharky's getting picked clean here and getting more fuel. I don't know, Sharky I'm going to keep on Earth. Once we relaunch Sharky, we're going to keep him on Earth until we're ready for more colonists. Because at this point, well, one, I can't afford any more stuff. I mean, we got a tick of 10 million from our celebrity, but it'll be a while before we can do more. I probably could have bought 5 fewer polymers and been okay, but yeah, well, we're okay one way or the other.
Milestone achieved.
We've produced food! Yay! Now we have tons of food. So the crop here has been selected.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Oh, I started at 9. It's 11:44. Ooh, an anomaly. Ooh, another breakthrough. Nice. And some more resources while we're at it. Sweet! Alright, yeah, we've got honey bunches of food now. We've got more food than our thing can hold, which is fine. They'll just pick away at it. And this thing has a hefty internal storage here. Yeah, the building's deteriorated, but then that calls the drone. We've got plenty of metals to fix this, and it's back to work.
Research complete.
And now it is now redundant. Now, we're not going to destroy it just yet. I think we're just going to shut it down. Actually, we could destroy it, because now we can build a real farm. And now this takes up a whole pie space, but this thing can generate a lot of food. So actually, you know, we're gonna destroy this because we got our crop. It doesn't destroy the food. We do need that decommission protocol to actually clear this structure out and make room for something else. And we do want to make something else out there. That's why I have decommission protocol lined up here. What did we get? Utility crops. Ooh. So better crops, not bad. Water reclamation might be a good one too. What other, is there anything else that's really, I mean, wireless power is nice. These are all pretty nice, but not immediate in their need. Is water reclamation, strictly speaking, worth it? And no, not really. Not really. Utility crops, however, that might be really good. We could also go the productivity training, which helps our engineers and geologists. Which the geologists not so much. We could also actually, let's get Mars crowdfunding, because we kind of need that money right now. And yeah, all those botanists, yeah, have shifted over temporarily to the machine parts factory. but we'll have them go back to their jobs here. And for our choice in crop here, we want soybeans. So there's 3 choices at the moment. I'm assuming when we get utility crops, it will give us more choices. Soybeans will increase the soil quality. Soil quality right now is at 50%. Potatoes yield a lot more, but decrease soil quality. And wheat yields very little, but grow really quickly. So we're going to go soybeans to get that 50% soil quality up to 100. We're also going to put machine parts factory as maximum.
Breakthrough discovered.
Neo-concrete. What? Dome concrete cost reduced by 80%. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Oh, for Pete's sake, somebody needs to work the diner. Engineer, get out of there. You get out of here. We only want botanists. Ooh, we finally depleted our concrete supply here, and we've kind of built up a bit too much to tap into the other half of it. That's fine, because there's another deposit here. Yeah, it's low quality, but that's fine. I can accept a slow burn here. $500 research per soul at this point. All right, Sharky is ready to leave. Sharky, I mean, there's no reason for Sharky to. Oh, we haven't. They haven't taken up 1 food off of here. Well, I guess we can do a food depot like right outside here, so that we can get our last piece of food off of here and our excess food from our crops over there. So that way we don't lose it. And everything else is here. So long, Sharky. All right, plenty of food built up. All right, good.
Sector
Our
scanned.
botanists are back in place. Your guys are okay, except you guys got to trade places. We don't need a scientist. We want the scientist there. No. Oh, for Pete's sake, dude. Rory, work there, please. You're a scientist. I know you might want to work with machines, but please. And we've got somebody who is unemployed because you're not smart enough to take a job at here. All right, we're good for now. We still have to wait down our founder stage here. Obnoxious as it is, that is our next logical step here. Because everything else is building up quite nicely. Our research lab is going well, firing on all cylinders. We've got 2 people in the diner, which is good. Keep that up in there. We've got our apartment complexes going. We've got people hanging out in the lake. Oh, that reminds me. There's a single tile that gets created when you do a 3-tile thing, and you can actually fit little things. So let's put a statue right there, because actually that counts as another sort of lake that 1 person can enjoy at any given time. Huh. They must have nerfed the lake, because there's 4 benches here, but there's only 3 allowed inside at any time. So they must have nerfed the lake. They must have previously allowed 4 people to hang out at the lake, but now only 3 can. But yeah, we'll get this statue up, and that'll allow one more person to relax. And it's the same trio. It's the relaxation exercise playing trio. All right, we just burned some of our electronics fixing up our machine parts factory. This thing is expensive to maintain, so we definitely want more engineers. In fact, I think our next shuttle will be just engineers, with maybe some no skills to fill up the diner, or no specializations, I should say. All right, we have no anomalies that we, but you need to come back home. And you have finished. Excuse me. Let's see here. Where are you? 98. What are you doing? Metals? Were you seriously just sitting there not doing anything? Come on, man. We need that. We need a steady supply of metals.
Building a new home on an alien world? That takes guts, to say the least.
I am the Prophet Shadow has gained the enthusiast trait. Woohoo! All right.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Ooh.
Select a sector to scan.
Oh, and a research anomaly too. Excellent. So boom, 2, 3, 4. Oop, like there. And then you. Yeah, you've got plenty of stuff here. Why don't you come give us a bursto research? All right, yeah, advanced Martian engines, we'll be able to pay less on there. Systemic training, absolutely. Low G turbines, absolutely. Decommission protocol, crowdfunding. I think we're good in our orders here. And yeah, like I said, we're gonna take our time with Sharky because we want more. I mean, we are building up some funding thanks to our local celebrity, but we want more. And this drone hub will be able to give us more goodies. And no sense in sending it down here for no reason, just to be sent back up, because that'll waste fuel. I'd rather just accumulate the fuel.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
Woohoo! I think we got a 2-for-1 special there. Yeah, we got the advanced Martian engine, and it spilled over and hit systemic training too. So that unlocked smart homes. Ugh. Those are good, but they are expensive with electronics. General training, colonists without the proper specialties suffer. Ooh, that's a good one too. But I'm going to stick with my lines here. Artificial muscles is useful. Wireless power can be useful. Plutonium synthesis is... Actually, neoconcrete might be our next breakthrough that we want to hit. Just because we're going to be building a lot of more domes, and we want to make those cheaper. And then for magnetic filtering might be a good one to grab up here. We're not getting a lot of tech with our robots here. Extractor amplification will be useful later. Yeah, we want magnetic filtering to make our Moxies produce more. But now, with that systemic training, both our botanists and our scientists are more efficient and more effective. And, dude, get back in there. I am the prophet. I know you're enthusiastic, but be enthusiastic about the job you've been assigned. You are an engineer.
Vehicle battery low.
Uh-oh. Well, he's about done sucking up the stuff, so he should be fine. If he loses power on the way home, I can always rescue him with my Explorer rover. Speaking of, let's give our Explorer rover some power. Now that he's got that anomaly. Alright, let's see. 3 souls and 4 hours left before we can get more colonists, because then we can really start getting our goodies. Wow, our concrete extractor is full because our concrete depot is full. Well, then more concrete depots? Oh yeah, we also need some dumping sites here. Yeah, he should charge himself up before he dumps out all of his cargo. No? Well, as long as he knows to go charge up before he goes back out there. How are we doing here? All right, yeah, our three guys are doing their thing. And look at this. This is a longer duration to get our crops here, but a lot bigger yield. And we can stack even more botanists in here, so we can employ a lot more people and produce even more food. But for now, we're just good with the soybeans. It does suck up a lot of water, however.
Sector scanned.
In fact, yeah, production 3, demand 3. So we are using up all the water that we're making, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. This is why we wanted our own deposit for that.
Pipe leak reported.
And when we have a pipe leak, then, well, it depends on where the pipe leak is. Yep, it's here. But our drone's right on it. It's losing water and oxygen, but that's okay. We've got plenty to spare. We're good. We're good. I might want the water conservation to cut down on how much water the dome uses, but that is kind of a specialized thing. All right, let's see here. Yeah, we've got that, we've got that. Did you seriously run yourself out of batteries? You stupid thing. Why didn't you recharge? It usually...
Resources are low.
Machine parts? What? I'm making those. Well, we'll have more engineers coming in soon. I think we'll just let him juice, We'll just let him juice up, and then we'll send the RC Explorer out to, oh, I guess we can only equalize them. And that canceled the thing anyway. Oh, for Pete's sake, will you guys just get your batteries charged? I wish you'd do that a little bit more intelligently. We got my 9 machine parts, and we're making more. And like I said, once we get our next batch of colonists, I'm going to make them all engineers, because we're going to be filling out the machine parts factory, and we're going to get the polymer plant. Also, might want to get an infirmary up, but that's neither here nor there. We're also going to need another apartment complex after this second batch, because I still want to bring people in.
Pipe leak reported.